there's this picture that's been going around, and I think that everything that WWE, The Rock, or anyone else over there do, it's with intention and it's something that you should pay attention to. Okay, so check it. The Rock was taking a picture, and he was taking a picture wearing a New Japan Pro Wrestling t-shirt. Do you know what this potentially means? Now, if I was Tony Khan, I'd be a little bit nervous because if The Rock decides to show up in New Japan Pro Wrestling, who you think they gonna want to work with? You think they still gonna want to work with you or The Rock? Still the highest paid actor out there, biggest box office, whatever you want to call it. Whenever The Rock comes out with a movie, whether it's the same shit he always do or not, it blows up, okay? So The Rock is The Rock at this point. So if The Rock decides to show up in New Japan and maybe partner up with them, do a deal with them somehow, you know what I mean? Now AEW got their footprint over there. You know, they've been working with New Japan for a long time. Like, them people are tight with one another. They got pay-per-views that they do every year. Forbidden Door. And what The Rock, I think, is trolling. This time of year is WrestleMania season. So everybody is either there in Vegas getting ready. WrestleMania is next weekend. So WWE is, right now, they're looking to get to WrestleMania, but I've been watching wrestling long enough to know that they're looking past WrestleMania. Getting there is easy. The matches are laid out for WrestleMania, all right? And looking at the cards for the official card for WrestleMania, it looks like a pretty damn good show to watch. It's finally here and it's finally upon us. I'm excited. It should be a great week for all wrestling at this point because AEW got their spring breakthrough, copying yet again off of WWE. But I really do hope that this is not what I think it is with The Rock with this t-shirt right here, because he's not going to just wear this and it just means nothing, dude. He's not going to wear this and not have some type of implication. This man is not trolling here. I don't think he's trolling. I think he got in contact with them somehow because WWE is trying to suffocate Tony. And if I was Tony Khan, I would be very worried here, because they are already locking down WWE ID. They even mentioned it on SmackDown. Are you kidding me? Cody Rhodes was with the WWE Championship with all those titles, beautiful championships in the ring, and said, it's not about me. It's about the next person who hold this. It could be somebody it could be HBK Kids down in NXT. It could be somebody in WWE ID. This man said this. They're trying to suffocate Tony here. And at a time where Tony is just losing a lot of interest here, it doesn't matter if you like AEW or not. He's losing a lot of interest here. The Young Bucks came out there this week, and these folks didn't even want to see them. I felt bad for the Young Bucks this week because they came out here and they ain't got no reaction. They've been around all the while long. Started in Independence, Ring of Honor. They done some stuff with WWE back in the day, but it just never panned out. They went out and they made a name for themselves. Yes, proud of you for that. You went over to Japan, you got your money. But here's where you fucked up at. You fucked up with thinking that in your mind, you're changing the business. And maybe you have, with showing that independent people can put on good performances much more than a professional wrestling company can, like WCW, because maybe they told you that you was too small and you wanted to go out there and prove it. I applaud you for that. But don't mistake this. You are not big stars, and you never were. You just banded together and created a company with a guy who always wanted to create a company because he used to do this shit for the Wrestling Observer newsletter. And now you came back and no one wants to see you. That doesn't make any... They came... I don't want to get into that, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. At a time now where Tony Khan is in the midst of backlash from even his own crowd about how he do things. This week's AEW show was another show. It was just weird. It was weird. And it's like he came back and you would expect Tony to do something, have a great show, maybe have Swerve just try to showcased it why he was supposed to be in the main event and have a story, a show-long story of Swerve trying to get back at the Young Bucks, show some fire in Swerve. You know, you paying him all this money, but you just put him in a match with Pac, and Pac got hurt. Another person on the AEW injury list. Get well soon. But The Rock in this T-shirt here, this is, I don't know. The Rock can do whatever he want to do, and people will want to work with The Rock because he's fucking The Rock. Okay, now Tony, you need to call somebody, get on the horn, talk to somebody here, because this right here, if this man gets New Japan, if they complete the Tony Khan lockout, they started with phase 1. Let's get the independence. Let's get the independence from him to where he has nowhere to go. He can't lock nobody down. He can't get nobody. This man is overpaying wrestlers that he shouldn't be paying this much money to. Stage 1 is complete. Stage 2, let's go work with the competition. We got a good relationship with TNA. Look at what we doing down there. Can you imagine if they do the same thing in New Japan? If they bring New Japan down here and instead of bringing them to the main roster, take their ass to NXT. And this could be a way that NXT gets started in Japan. Remember when Triple H said that he wanted to have a little global takeover with NXT? Now this thing is coming to fruition. And whoo, Lord Jesus, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Tony, you in trouble. Tony, you in trouble. And you better hope that this man is not stepping on no grounds here. Because if he is, stage 2 is finna shock the hell out of you. I said this year gonna be a bad year for you, Tony. And right before WrestleMania, we see this. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Tony, you in trouble, boy.